Hi guys, Chris here, and you're watching Here We Are Running. And you know what? I've come up with an idea. Right, before I tell you about my idea, just to bring you up to date on what's been going on in my world. In fact, I've not left the house except for the garden in the last 9 days. So the last run I did was the last run you saw me on in the last video. I've been deliberately setting the reset button. The only exercise I've actually done is with the kids at the weekend. We replayed one of the body coaches PE workouts. They've been doing it every morning. Thought I'd better see what it's all about, so I did that at the weekend. That was pretty cool, and yeah, just been hitting that reset button and feeling better for it. So just out now. It is Tuesday evening. I'm out on the trails. This would normally be really quiet at this time, but these aren't normal times, and I've seen loads of people. It's not crowded. You can pass people here. Most people are basically keeping one side of the path or the other side of the path, and that's all fine. For me though, adapting to this new world is not too difficult from a work perspective. I do work from home most of the time anyway, so there's not a lot of difference there. I can adequately work remotely. The challenge is having the kids in the house and having them trying to do some homeschooling with them. That's interesting. I think the novelty of last week has definitely worn off this week. Hopefully after the Easter holidays, the school will set some more structured work. That's definitely needed at this stage, I think. Right, let's get back to the house and I will tell you all about my idea.
So my idea, well, it's something I would like to involve as many of you in as possible. A collaboration video of positivity and hope. Because these are difficult times for all of us, whether you or your family are unwell or have even experienced a loss, whether you have suddenly found yourself out of work or maybe you're on furlough leave, whether you are struggling to keep things going through self-isolation or self-distancing, or if you're one of the many heroes out there, the key workers who are keeping your country going or looking after the sick. This has affected everyone, and that's why I say that we will get through it together. And as runners, whilst we may not have the freedom to run the way we're used to, at least we can still go out and run in most places. So with that said, I want to make a video and I want you all to be part of it. First of all, I appreciate that there are different rules in place throughout different places within the world, and it's important that you understand the rules in your country and stick with them. And the rules might have changed from the time I'm making this video to the time you're viewing them. So be sure you understand those rules, and whatever you do, stick to the rules. But with that said, I'd like you to be part of a collaboration, and all you have to do to be part of it is to give me 3 video clips. And I'll explain what I want from each of those video clips shortly. Each clip should be ideally recorded whilst you are out running, obeying the local rules of course. And you can do so on a phone, a GoPro, or any other camera that you have. But the thing to do is to check the settings, particularly if you're doing it on a phone, and make sure that it's at least high definition. So that is 1920 by 1080. And also if you're using a phone, then check its settings to see if it has any stabilisation built in, and if it has, then turn that on as well. And the final thing to remember, if you're filming on a phone, is to hold the phone like this so that it's recording in widescreen or landscape mode. Each clip is going to be quite short in length, but you should record them as 3 separate clips, because that will make it easier when I'm editing the video at the end. So for the first clip, what I'd like you to do is complete the sentence, I run because. So an example of this might be, I run because when I'm running it makes me feel good inside. But there are lots of different reasons that we all run, and I'd like to bring as many of those out as possible in this collaboration video. So that is your first clip, a video of you letting me know and all the audience, why do you run? For the second clip, I'd like you to offer some words of positivity. An example of this might be, it's difficult right now, but together I know we're going to get through this. And for the third and final clip, what are you thankful for? Offer some words of thanks to whatever you're thankful for at the moment. So an example here could be, I just want to thank all those delivery drivers out there who delivered my shopping to me when I was self-isolating. So hopefully that made sense and isn't too complicated. But just to recap, clip 1, I run because. Clip 2, some words of positivity. And clip 3, what are you thankful for right at the moment? And now that you've recorded your clips in the best quality that you can, I want you to send them to me at the following email address: HereWeAreRunning@outlook.com. Now, the clips could be a little bit too large for your email system, and if that is the case, then can you use the file transfer service WeTransfer.com. That's quite a straightforward service to use. Just go to that site, put in my email address, put in your email address, attach the file and press send. Then you have to wait a while for it to upload before it's actually been sent to me, and it will tell you once it's been sent. But if you use that method, I'd also ask if you could also drop me an email separately to just tell me that you have used that method and that the clips should be on their way to me. That way I can tell and make sure I've received them. Also, when I'm editing the video, I would like to put your name and your location, where you're from, up on the screen. So in the email that you send me, if you could put your on-screen name and the location, include that in the email that you send me, and I can put it up on there against your clip. So you've got until Saturday, that's Saturday the 11th of April, to send me your clips. Hopefully that gives you enough time to get out there on a run, to have a think about what it is you want to say, record the clips and then send them over to me. Hopefully that all makes sense. But if you've got any questions at all, then drop a comment below and I will get back to you with an answer. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what we together can produce. Using our combined creativity, I think this could be really, really good. So I hope as many of you as possible will want to take part, and it will just be fantastic to see what we end up with. Well, that's it for me now, guys. I hope you're all taking care of yourself. Stay safe out there, and until the next video, goodbye.